They certainly have, Bruce, you're spot on. And Brendan McCartney really happy with that quarter of footy. They were challenged halfway through the quarter there. They responded really, really well. Again, the message is similar to half-time, was all about taking the game on, being able to use the ball quickly into the forward line, give your forwards an opportunity in one-on-one, even-numbered situations. And then, of course, when they do, Collingwood do win the ball, it's the ability to then put pressure on. Don't be afraid. Don't sit back and just wait for Collingwood to attack. Go at them, put pressure on them, force the turnovers, and then they get the opportunity to put it back inside 50 again. Another opportunity to score.
Lingy, Gia would have been handy coming on now, but has Griffin got 30 minutes left in him? We just saw him walk away. Has Griffin got 30 minutes left in him?
Well, I reckon he will, Bruce. I reckon he'll just go for it now. Ryan Griffin, he's a quality footballer. He's a tough footballer. He's back starting in this centre bound, so he's just going to keep going, keep going. He's obviously sore, but he's the skipper of this team, so he'll be wanting to try and lead this team to what would be an incredible victory.
Matthew Boyd, if you could give us 15 seconds, what are you thinking about this match right now?
I just think if we can maintain our intensity around the ball, which has been fantastic all day, keep moving the ball really quickly inside 50, will be a real chance to win this game.
Good on you, Matty. Big half coming up for your club right here. Probably coming off their worst loss of the year against Brisbane. Could they get their biggest win of the season? They're up by a goal. Final term underway. They've been so brave, the doggies. It was nice work. They got it through Liberatore forward quickly and Higgins, and now the mark is taken by the old dog. Kick down towards Jones, onto his chest. Wow, what a start this would be. Jones has 3 already, kicking for 4. Gia in front, the delivery spot onto.
And Gia's been good, Gia, but the thing that the Bulldogs have tried to do, and it's worked for them, is actually get Langdon to fall back on Jones, and we've seen that a couple of times. He gave away a free kick because of the size of Jones, and on that occasion Jones just read the ball beautifully off the boot too.
He's kicked 4 goals in his career twice, both last year against Geelong and Richmond, and both of them here at Etihad Stadium. So for the 3rd time in his career, to give the Dogs a bit of a buffer. They're up by 2 goals.
He's kicked 1 in every quarter, so he's kicked 1 goal, Jones, in every quarter. Probably the best thing he's done all day was a run-down tackle, but, well, and the marking for just...
Yeah. I can't remember a game that I've seen him play where he's been more productive over the 4 quarters.
He's played he's been the forward rather than Cranberry.
That's right, and he's pressured as well. We've talked about that on a number of occasions. He's tackling on the way out, so he's been really good.
Well, straight from the centre clearance here, you see players responding to the message of Brendan McCartney at 3-quarter time, just looking to get the ball on really quickly. Daniel Jan Syracuse at this time, not hesitating, just wheeling in really quickly, getting it into Liam Jones. He wants it pumped in forward quickly to put the Collingwood defenders under pressure.
Swan, a quick handball out. Murphy chasing hard, twisting and turning. Little kick didn't go far. Pendlebury. I think we'll be on Pendlebury watch for the last quarter. You reckon he's going to lift? He's had a very good match. He can make a difference. McCaffrey got it from Dwyer. Dwyer's numbers are impressive. Free kick.
You're right about him.
There you go.
He just pushed hard forward, trying to take Wallace into unfamiliar territory and give him to play as a defender. He's just smart. He just sums everything up, doesn't he?
36 blokes out there. No one's more important than Pendlebury right now.
Not right now.
I reckon he's almost the key to the match.
I think the other key is Broomhead being the sub and the fresh player. They need to get something out of him in this last quarter as well.
Well, the pressure's on the captain, but he's a good captain, this bloke. Is it coming back? I don't think it's the skinny side. He'll be disappointed. Lingy, he loves to make a difference. You feel he's going to will himself here.
Oh, absolutely, Bruce. It's why he's the great player that we all absolutely love and admire in big moments, big games, when it's crucial and players need to stand up. So often he does it. He'll be looking to do it again today and lead his team to a big victory.
That was clever then by Murphy. I thought he was going to go long. He went short to McRae, and that is some confidence to Higgins. Now Morris. Where does the next one go? Tuts on in the middle. That would be a dangerous kick, and well held. Short to Roughhead. They didn't panic, the Dogs, Tim.
No, that was really smart play then by Morris, just to hold on to the ball.
I think the last
They've
2...
reset now. They can change and switch play.
The last 2 goals of the game. Their lead now 11 points. Dangerous one for Minson. Did well, Big Minnow. Took it on the half volley and then sinks the slipper into the ball. Now how will it bounce for Rovat? Sits okay. He goes quickly and the mark is taken inside by Dalhouse.
So if you're just coming to this game, you hadn't watched the Bulldogs play all year, you'd be saying to yourself, this club's got a future. Like Rovat then, he's another one of their kids. I mean, that was just really smart, intelligent play from him too to lower his eyes and hit the target.
No score from Dalhouse this afternoon. 28 goals, 18 last year. 24 disposals. This will be number 25. So he's had a big impact, but not on the scoreboard. Can he do it now? She's 17 points. Would take some chasing down. Dalhouse's kick is across the face and just through for a behind. So it's back to 2 goals and even 2.
So Pendlebury missed at one end, Dalhouse at the other. Which team takes their chances here? They've both been very accurate today. And it hasn't been a strength of Collingwood this year. But today they've been fine from the sets. McCaffer wants Lumumba. Tucked it pretty well. And Broomhead in a boundary throw-in.
And when we talk about Pendlebury and the big last quarter that he might have, we're anticipating having, but it's not just him. I mean, other Collingwood players need to lift around him. They're going to get a big last quarter. They need a big last quarter from Swan as well.
What's Blair had today?
Blair's had 5, so he's been really quiet.
Tucked it well, getting it low. Oh, nearly a mark to Cranberry. Ball not quite out. Dalhouse again, little give. Rovat hooking back towards goal. Has it got the carry? It's hit the post, I think. Do the Dogs, Tim, do they slow it down here or do they keep the tempo high? What do you reckon?
No, I reckon they keep the tempo high. That's what's really troubling the Collingwood defence. That quick ball movement.
Keefe to Thomas to Swan. They look more likely at the moment, the Bulldogs, don't they? They're just a bit hungrier around the contest.
As long as they maintain that, they've got a real chance because their ball movement's been good. They've identified that some of these Collingwood players, maybe they're not as great one-on-one as defenders.
Keefe around Cranberry just a little too easily then. Good fist away, though, from behind from Easton Wood. And the ball knocked clear of Elliott.
See, they're double-teaming Pendlebury at this stoppage. Pickett had gone to him.
13 points as the Bulldogs lead. They've led for pretty much most of the match after taking back the lead after Collingwood's fast start. Well done, Liberatore. Again, they wanted it more. How's the kick for Jones? He's got Frost to beat at the back. There's one down in front. Collingwood have the numbers here. It was Dwyer. Well done by the bouncing ball is Grant. He's kicked the goal, and now they're out to a 19-point lead.
You know, again, they were quite happy to go to a 2-on-1 there. And Collingwood weren't able to clean it up. They got there in numbers really quickly to assist.
They've been a bit fumbly in the back half under great pressure.
Under real pressure. Yeah, no, it's been a lot of pressure that they've been trying to sustain on them all afternoon, the Bulldogs. And if they can still win the ball from the centre breaks and put that pressure on, then I think we've got an upset on our hands.
Tim, this is the biggest margin for the entire game. First time Dogs have got up beyond 13 points, a bigger margin than Collingwood have had all day.
Now, I think Collingwood have only had 100 points scored against them once this year as well. It might be twice, but it looks like it's going to happen again this afternoon.
Well, Nick's goal tells the tale, doesn't it? Griffin hacking it out. Cranberry with good hands, and he's on his bike, and they are keeping the tempo up. Goes to full forward. Good mark by the youngster Langdon in the back half.
And they've slowed the movement too, haven't they, from this part of the ground for Collingwood.
I mean, the mindset, and I'll get to Boydie in a moment. Oh, turnover here, maybe.
No.
Trouble. Ball squeezing out. Keefe off the ground. They dodged the bullet there, the Pies. They might be all right. Handball from Swan. Here's Pendlebury.
Look at that.
Good kick. Found some movement. Now Broomhead. Only one disposal, but it's been a good one so far. Ball over the back. Cloke, rough head. Trying to get through. Elliott couldn't quite. Picken. Austin, first game for the year. Back to Picken. Back to Higgins.
Off half-back, he draws the man. Giant Syracuse wants to go back inside to Murphy. Running hard, the Dogs, and look at the kick. Spot on. Rovat inside. Can he kick 2? He goes short, Grant. And Jones marks 15 metres out directly in front. Can you believe this? To give them a 25-point lead.
Well, right now, they're running Collingwood ragged. that ball from half back, the way they moved the ball up this part of the ground was just clinical. And this finish, I mean, Grant's actually a very good play with ball in hand.
So he's kicked 4 for the first time in his career for a bag of 5. And a 25-point lead. Jones, bad miss.
Gee, I wonder if we'll be talking about that in 15 minutes' time.
Guys, incredible stat in the Bulldogs inside 50s. They've had 34 uncontested possessions inside their forward 50. That is a huge number. Collingwood down the other end have only had the 6 uncontested possessions. So Bulldogs, when they do get it in quick there, they are absolutely dominating up forward.
Austin, Higgins, Bontempelli, Wallace, back to Bontempelli on the right side for him, and that one turned. O'Keefe dropped a very, very takeable mark. Had some time, swung it back to Seedsman, threw it away. Cranmery, Langdon held up. Cranmery with that strong body, can't quite get through. Adams brave, ball not quite out. Liberatore, wide to Jones, boundary throw. So Lingy, how does that happen?
I don't know, Bruce. To be perfectly honest, it is remarkable to have that much uncontested possession inside your forward 50. It goes to show that Bulldogs are being very good in the air, bring the ball to ground, but then the work rate for their small forwards to get there and get there in numbers and be able to use each other and get effective possessions has been first class.
Nearly 10 minutes gone, final term. They get the next one here, the Bulldogs, and they'll be very hard to catch.
And for most of the afternoon, though, they've defended 6-on-6 Collingwood, and you just wonder how much they're missing Nick Maxwell right now, because he has been the general. It's his experience that has really helped this back line for Collingwood in the early part of the season, particularly.
6 of the last 7 inside 50s. G. Tutt took it from Lumumba. High ball back towards full forward. They fisted away. Well done, Seedsman to Langdon. And now the run of Young. Steps inside Tutt. He goes with a long kick. Picken. And Elliott, what a great mark. So he looks upfield. He bounces to his feet quickly. They need to move the ball quickly now, the Magpies. It was the order of the day for the Bulldogs earlier. Perhaps they can afford to slow it down a little now, and it's the Magpies that need to move it quickly. It was a good leap by Cloke, but he couldn't hang on.
And the mark by Elliott, I mean, that's just a remarkable mark under huge pressure. They've asked a lot of Cloke and Elliott today. They probably need to get a couple more between them. 20 points to margin. Minson laying it down. Ball trying to get it out. Liberatore, does he keep the ball in with that natural left foot? It bounces in and then out. Hey, Boyd, are you still with us, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm still here, Bruce.
What do you reckon?
Oh, gee, I really like how we're playing, Bruce. Just really moving the ball quickly, giving our forwards a chance once we get it inside 50. And we just need to maintain the intensity.
Well, it's a big 15 minutes for your club, mate. We'll see what happens, eh?
Yeah, we will.
Ball not coming out, and the ball up. Well, young Lippers played a game and a half. He won the 1990 Brownlow, and then he won this is Father Tony, and then the next year he won the best and fairest of the club. 280-odd games, and this young man, well, about 67 today games, and he's got 200 games written all over him, hasn't he?
Minson, he sure has, that is for sure. He's Young bursting his way through. Quietish afternoon. He's been better after half-time. It'll go up again. And Bruce, Tim, you both spoke about have they improved this year, the Bulldogs? If they get a win here, suddenly things look a bit better, don't they?
This changes the whole season.
Absolutely. And they've had all sorts of pressure on them during the week too. They've been the most talked about club.
Witts, McRae read it well. Almost a trip there from ball at the back. McRae kept his wits about him. That was a good mark, peeling off at the back.
Everything's slow now for Collingwood, though, isn't it?
I hate to be a pest. That was until Thursday night, I'm sorry.
Tubi and there's Liberatore. Terrific to get in there and get his fist in and over the line.
Once again, he's been outstanding. Liberty's up to 30 touches, 20 of those contested. He's had 12 clearances and 9 tackles. I mean, what an all-round performance for an inside mid.
Of course, Cooney went off early too. I mean, it's been a remarkable effort. We wondered about Gia. Well, he's been so important. McRae's been superb. Wallace got a bad bounce. Witts worked hard. There's Libber again. Back to McRae. McRae running hard inside 50. Cranmery at the back. Gee, Dwyer was good. He has been good all day. He's played very little footy this year, Dwyer. Just the 5 games. 6 today, Lumumba getting it back. But Collingwood have to take risks. Seedsman's kick's not good. Wood cuts it off. Now, he's got a long leg, Wood. He's got a long leg. But they have used the ball pretty well going forward. He's just going to set it. Set it up. Where's Jones? He's flying high. Dalhouse. Still Dalhouse. Holding the ball, surely. Really needed to release it, Dalhouse. He's had a good day. That wasn't a good moment. Pendlebury. Still to really impose himself in this quarter. Elliott from Thomas. They're running it. Broomhead. He's quick. Good kick. Blair, we've talked about how quiet he's been today. Kicks to half forward. Cloke behind this time was a bad kick.
He read that well, Roughhead, though. He watched the ball. He played the ball. He didn't play Cloke.
To Minson. Well, if they get the next goal, they'll win. There'll be no stopping them if they get the next goal.
They're growing in confidence. They've been prepared to go into the middle to Minson. Griffin, one-handed, didn't touch the ball in the end. Marley Williams, who for the most part has been good today, although that's a poor kick. Dalhouse, Griffin tried to get around Keith. Grant, he's kicked a really important goal in this term. He sets it up. Jones on the lead. Well done, Frost. It was a very good spoil, and it might have been the game on the line right there. Young kicks out towards the wing. Cloke's going to be first man there, or is it Blair? Blair gets there just in front of Cloke. He can use him. Decided not to. Around Morris. Now the kick comes back. Gee, that's good running. Langdon did nicely. Ball kicks into space. Now how will this one sit? Broomhead, a chance for his first goal. Didn't get the footy. Well done, Bob Murphy. And there he is. Bontempelli. What a player he's been. The long clearing kick might be okay.
So Young's got it. Gee, Liberatore a moment ago was magnificent in the back half. All the doggies. Adams, Witts, Grant, Young. Tutt gets him down. Ball not out. Ball not out. Oh, free kick. Well,
Gee, they're still going at the contested ball, though, aren't they, the Bulldogs? And that's what they set themselves for. And they're still battling it out. Plenty of space on this side wing.
Witts gets it to Seedsman now. He's got a long leg, Seedsman.
Liberatore sitting in the hole.
He's going to set it high. Cloke with a lot of Bulldogs to beat, and he beats them all. 4 on 1, and Cloke plucked it. What a grab, and what a time.
This is a great contested half, isn't it?
Look, count the Bulldogs around him. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Eyes always on the ball. Strong one.
So we heard about his bags this season. He had 4 to half time, Cloke. This is a really important kick to bring the margin back to 14 points. Cloke has kicked 5.
That's really important now for the Western Bulldogs not to play the scoreboard. What they have to do is they have to just concentrate, and this is where it's really difficult for teams that have been down on wins and lacking confidence. They've just got to keep playing each contest the way that they've done so far. I mean, that's just a goal that's going to get scored on you occasionally at the other end when the side wins control of the ball, but it's really important now for them that they maintain their composure.
Tim, take us through the Cloke day today.
Well, he dropped the first mark of the day, but then he really got on top of Morrison. I think Roughhead's been a better matchup for them, but he's been starved of opportunities. They've only taken it there 39 times this afternoon, Collingwood.
Well, 5 goals, and you won't see a better pack mark in a situation like that.
No, I reckon he's been best when he's moved, and he's been on the move today.
He's never kicked 6 against the Bulldogs, and he's never kicked 6 at Etihad, Bruce.
Well, he might need 6 today for the Pies to get home, Baz, but what a game of footy, and Collingwood keep coming. Adams wide. That goal really kept the tension of the match if it wasn't there already. Austin Elliott gets him down. Ball comes out. Picken, cut off. It's going to be hard to make decisions here for the umps. Higgins gets on his bike.
Nothing free here.
Turnover, ball back to Higgins. Clever, well done. Liberatore, I reckon, might be playing in the back half or bit in the next few minutes. Cranberry just pushed out. Clever by Frost.
There's a shift here in the momentum, isn't there?
For sure. This is the moment. You feel like the moment has arrived in the match.
They're a good team.
Oh, look at the moment here. Rovat. Good tackle, Williams. Grant, Tuvey, Lumumba, Tuvey, fumble. I think it was Adams, McCaffer, good umpiring, Griffin, Grant, poor handball, McRae to Grant. Now, who's got a clear head here? Who from the Dogs can make a good decision with ball in hand? Murphy buys some time, squares it up to Grant. He's been a little wasteful, Grant, in the last 5 minutes, I reckon. He's done a good job till then. He needs to keep his composure.
Move it on, play on.
Good kick. It was a good kick. Out towards Dalhouse, has to wait for it on the bounce, gets it for disposal, 28. He goes to Gian Siracusa, no free kick, umpire was right there. Langdon it was, fisting away. Was well done by Witsy, came again Langdon and wins the day. Outer side, drives the ball long. It's a good kick and a very good mark taken. Elliott plays on, he goes short to White. Is that 15? Gee, only just. White, Blair's the man he's kicking to. Maybe not the option they wanted. Gee, had a chance on Higgins' back. He couldn't hang on. The coach watches on. And maybe fourth spot. Well, it is on the line, but maybe fourth spot for the rest of the season on the line here. The Doggies by 13 points.
Dangerous kick, because Collingwood have got Hawthorn next week, and the Bulldogs have got Port Adelaide in Adelaide next week. Rovat, Liberatore, boundary thrown.
Just a couple of crucial little mistakes there from Bulldogs, dropping simple marks. They've got to hold their nerve now. They've got to have composure in big moments. Just really execute really important basic skills from now on.
Thomas getting the ball inside 50. Where's Cloke? He challenges. They've got Elliott and Cloke. Murphy waits. Little kick, clever. Morris, great smother. He had to do a little better. Wallace around the body. Collingwood are tightening the screws. Adams.
Look at the pressure from Collingwood on the Bulldogs in the last 5 minutes.
They're pressing up, aren't they? So Adams to size it up.
It goes to the middle and goes backwards. A long kick. Gee, Keefe wanted to spend it quickly and almost fumbled in the process, but it's okay to Seedsman. And they're content for just the time being to hold it up. Now Lumumba is an auction long, comes back inside. Well done by Seedsman, prepared to take them on. He's had two bounces, goes long. Blair the target again. It was Elliott at the back. Pendlebury. It's a skipper's moment, and the skipper doesn't let them down.
Great call, Baz.
Remember we saw Selwood kick a goal against Carlton in the last dying moments.
He's just an absolute star, this bloke. And he's as dangerous anywhere on the ground. He spells danger, this bloke, at critical stages in this game. You just know that he's going to be able to produce something. We've seen it so often.
Well, no free kick there, but Pendlebury.
Don't play the ball with Pendlebury, though, because he holds the ball out. You've actually got to play his hips.
Well, the Dog, look at those inside. The Dogs need another goal to win, I reckon, because I reckon Collingwood will get 7 points in the next minute or two. They need one more goal to win. Higgins wide. They've had some chances in this last quarter. Dwyer, nearly. Seedsman's been really important, I reckon, in this last few minutes. Wide. Lumumba couldn't take the mark. Ball stayed in, though. Well done, Heredia. Seedsman again. His run off half-back, vital. Cloke, yes! So powerful.
Seedsman, you're quite right. He's had 6 touches in the last 6 minutes.
He's the one that's broken the line. Well, Baz said he's never kicked 6 at Etihad. Never kicked 6 against the Dogs, is that right? Well, come with the moment, eh? He's had a tough year, Clokey. Hasn't been an easy year for him. He's on song today. He's a colossus today. They're within a point. Well,
you talked about the Liam Jones miss too.
Yeah, it's a massive miss at the other end. Boydie, it's a tough time to bring you in. I've got to thank you for the day. The moment's arrived, Matthew.
Yeah, it certainly has. We really need our leaders to stand up here and just take control back. Collingwood seem to just be moving forward with the ball a bit too easily, and we've stopped attacking, so we just need to keep moving the ball forward and hopefully have one last push.
Thanks for the day, and see you in Adelaide next week, mate. All the best.
Big guns in the centre bounce for the Pies, big guns in the centre bounce for the Dogs too. How critical is this centre clearance now?
Absolutely vital. The game on the line right here. It is the Bulldogs by a point. They've pretty much led since about halfway through the opening term. The coach, so much pressure. Brendan McCartney's third season, 15th, they're 14th right now. Ball, he got the footy up from Thomas, long one down towards Cloke. He's only kicked 7 in his career once. Gia, rough head, Dalhouse, he didn't get there. Is that a high tackle on Adams? No free kick. They move the football out quickly. Griffin had it. Wallace, important rough head. Dalhouse threw it on the boot.
Bontempelli underneath it. Used his body pretty well against Tuvey. Very important, Griffin. There's no one there. Rovat's got to get back. Now, Seedsman's been so good with ball in hand. He's had a massive last quarter. Lumumba, they open it up. Haridi will run hard, you know that. He goes with a long bomb forward. Not a great kick. Wood to cut it off. Now, cool head here. They need cool head. They had players everywhere. They're in here to kick the Bontempelli. Cranberry's on. Well, the young fella's going to take his time and milk the clock. He needs to find a target. It's a good kick. It's a wonderful kick, and finds Tuck, who is good enough to goal from here. He can kick this, Tuck. This is his skill. He's a good kick for goal. This is what he does best.
Experienced Gia, though, he's put himself behind the ball too for this critical part of the game.
I think we've got the answer too, Tim. He can last the distance.
First time inside 50 for 11 minutes. This is what he's really good at, Tuck. He's got it. He's nailed it. That's what he can do. Hey, Boydie, I want to go back to you. Have you taken the mic off or not? Are you still there, Matthew?
No, I'm still there, Bruce.
That's tough, isn't it? I mean, and Bontempelli, eh? What about that?
Yeah, well, there's some of our young players really standing up and seizing the moment there. It's great to see Tuddy finish that goal. He's in the side to run and carry and use the ball, and that's what he did then.
Well, they're going to score twice now, Collingwood. It's not going to be easy with just 1 minute and 18 on the clock. I mean, this ball has to go directly into their forward line for them to score a goal from the centre bounce.
There's the finish. Bruce talked about it. So confident with his kicking. And what a time to deliver.
It's where Port Adelaide were yesterday in this moment, weren't they? About the same moment against Sydney.
They had the chances
too.
They
never quite got there.
So in front of 28,000, will it be their biggest win of the season? Will Minson, he has been outstanding this afternoon, and he beats Witts for it that time. Wallace had his hands on it. Big Minson in there trying to keep the footy down. Wallace now, he needs to be careful here. They dive on top. The umpires will be on to that, but up it comes again. They've run a little bit of time off the clock. Umpire Chamberlain tells them which way he's coming. What have Collingwood got left? This is almost A1 result for the Bulldogs. Austin was on it for a long time. Now Libba. And up it will come again.
The Bulldogs electing to put their numbers around the ball as opposed to behind the ball. They've just got the one spirit at the moment, Gia. So what they're trying to do is just lock this ball down.
53 seconds remaining. It's now or never for the Magpies. Must get it down the other end. Robat, Cranberry. Well, he's been quiet all afternoon. It's been a nearly sort of day, as Bruce said, and he just couldn't finish it then. But 8 points. It's going to be very hard now for the Magpies.
Gee, symbolically to nail that would have been big for him at the new club, wouldn't it? But I think Bucks might be resigned to his fate. Bouncing ball. They're going to hang on, you'd reckon. What a game it's been. Austin in his first match. That buys some time. Will it ever come down? It does. Good mark by Witts. And he needs to keep his wits. Cloke's done everything today. Can he do one last thing? The Dogs are holding on. Well, they needed a big win. They needed something good to happen out there, and it has. It is one of the upsets of the season. It's been one of the matches of the season. And Brendan McCartney's boys have stood firm all day, and they're going to have a famous win on this Sunday against the Pies. That breaks the circuit, changes the season, and makes it hard for the black and white. Lingy down to you. What a game of footy, Lingy.
Oh, what a game of footy that was, Bruce. Absolutely outstanding. And we've got the Rose Sutton medal here, and it goes to no other man other than Tom Liberatore. Just a sensational game. From yourself, congratulations, first of all, but what a win.
Yeah, it was outstanding. I think we just responded to what we got put up to us this week, and yeah, it's just a great effort from everyone.
The highest contested possession count for the entire season. That's where it was won, wasn't it? Just getting your knees dirty, doing the hard work.
Yeah, it was nothing fancy. We got the message to just get it in, win the one-on-ones.
And you must have just loved it.
Yeah, it was spot on.
Well done, mate. Great work. Go and enjoy it with the boys.
Great stuff, Lingy. So 34 disposals for him. There's the dad. I mean, Tim, you do know what it's like to see your son play.
Well, how proud must he be? Tony and Tom today, 23 contested possessions, 13 clearances, 10 tackles. And when the game had to be won, somebody had to win a crucial ball. It was he that was able to shovel it out.
And I think for Brendan McCartney, I mean, it is just a culmination of something. And for Griffin, it was so important that he got off the leash today. What a game it was.
Well, you can tell everybody you're on the right track, but until you see the 4 points go up against your name, not everybody's going to be convinced.
And as Basil said, and you said today, we saw something through Bontempelli, didn't we?
Great to be here. What a performance it was. He had 22.
Well, we came here not knowing what we'd get today, and we got something very special. A remarkable match with a remarkable outcome. The Dogs over the Pies in a classic at Etihad Stadium.